Jabari, what is your first impression of Milwaukee as a Buck? You've been on a busy 24, 30-hour run here.
My first impression as a Buck was really good, welcoming. The people in here are very nice. They did a real good job embracing me, and they showed their support.
You have been to Milwaukee many times in your life. You trained here when you were very young. Tell me about that.
I did. Actually, I was here for camps and training sessions with a guy of mine named Antonio Curo for New York to LA. He had an organization there, so he really helped me out at a young age, and I was really around the area for a long time when I was in the youth.
And your mother tells me she would put you on a train occasionally, the train, and you would come from Chicago to Milwaukee at age 12. So you kind of know your way around, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I get the Amtrak, drop me off right downtown near the Greyhound.
So this is all familiar to you?
This is all familiar. Yeah, the practice facility is a little bit out of the downtown range. Yeah.
Let's talk about your preparation for the NBA. You went to Duke for one season. Duke is not normally considered to be a one-and-done school. How did that all play out?
Well, it just played out with the season that I had, and I just thought that I needed a new challenge. I felt comfortable taking on the new journey that I was going to partake of, and most of all, I got coaches say so, so that made me even more comfortable.
How much of your thought process maybe would have led you to staying at Duke?
I think it was 60-40. That's how close it was in order to leave the school. 40% was me just fighting my evils and was wanting to stay back at the school in Durham.
I understand that you came into this draft with the best high school GPA and the best college GPA in this draft.
I did?
Your mother told me that.
Oh,
and she said she can quantify that for us, so I'm going to take her at her word. I believe she's correct on that. Okay. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Academics have always been what part of all of this for you?
It's always been a big part. Where I come from, academics was key. I couldn't play basketball without a B average. No C's were allowed in my household, so academics, it plays a big role of where I am and especially where I come from.
You missed a game one time. Why?
Because I didn't have good grades.
You left your homework at home,
yeah.
Right? And your parents wouldn't bring it to you? They could have?
Yeah, they could have.
Is that true?
Yeah, because it was down the street. I only stayed about 2 miles away from my house from school, so they
wouldn't bring it to you.
They wouldn't bring it to me.
And they made you miss a game for that.
They did.
What did you learn from that?
I have to be responsible, and I got to take full accountability.
How did Coach K prepare you for this?
Coach K prepared me for it for the longest that I've known when I was on campus. He did a really good job just testing me and then always challenging me and more of like helping me become a better man.
One more thing from your mother. I asked her if there would be a Duke degree in your future, and she said, she was stern with me. She said, you don't know our family if you're asking that question, or you better know the answer. Mm-hmm. The answer is you will get a degree, correct?
I will get a degree. Unfortunately, it'll take me about 7-8 years to accomplish that.
So however you slice it, you're going to end up being a normal student. 7 or 8 years you get your degree, and that'll be good though, right?
Yeah.
Now, you had a chance. Harvard was on your list, and Stanford was on your list. Why Duke?
Because I think Duke combined academics and athletics. I could have got both of the luxury of being either or, a student and an athlete. So, it was close to home. It's about the same as Stanford, but even though it's like an hour plane ride away, I felt a little bit more comfortable staying over there.
I asked how Coach K prepared you for this. How did your father and his experience help you get ready for the NBA?
My father's experience really helped me with the NBA because his advice is credible. He experienced a lot. He played here 6 years, so everything that he's done, everything that he says rubs off of me as being factual because he's did it before. Having
trained as a young man in Milwaukee and now coming here as a professional, does everything seem to feel like it was meant to be at this point for you?
No, it never feels like it was meant to be, especially when I was much younger. I was never the guy on my teams. I was always overlooked, and I was always in the dark. So it just feels good that all the hard work paid off.
That having been said, do you see the symmetry in it? Starting, coming to Milwaukee, and then ending up here? And hopefully staying here, by the way.
Yeah, I do see the symmetry here. humble beginnings just like Chicago. And, it's not too far to remind me where I come from.
One thing I've thought about is your family's close by. Coach Wojo is close by right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good support system. Do you think that you'll be relying on that?
It's a very good support system. If I can't get that support that I need in the city and, getting new friends, I can always rely on my family to be there, and also Coach Wojo to smack me upside the head again. Yeah.
Well, the next time we will see you is in Las Vegas. Are you excited to get underway and play some NBA basketball?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to prepare myself so I don't look too shameful when I play on the court.
You're too humble. You know that?
I'm not too humble. I'm not too humble. I may be soft-spoken, but, I try to be a little bit modest. Yeah.
I was happy you were here, and after I got to meet you, I'm even happier. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.